Hi folks, and welcome back to the Radical Moderate. Today what we're going to do is we're going to dive into three big concepts of facts, truth, and narratives. These terms are often confused, but they each mean something distinct. They're fairly complicated, and the definition of truth alone can be a long discussion. I mean, that's a whole presentation on the concept of truth, but I'll break it down for you in as short and concise a way as possible. Facts. A fact is really something that can be objectively verified. It's measurable, it's observable, and it is consistent across the board. For example, if I say that it's nighttime, you can take a look outside and confirm it. Yep, it is nighttime. Some facts, like water boils at 100 degrees Celsius under standard atmospheric pressure, requires a little bit more rigorous work to verify. But what makes these scientific facts reliable is the reproducibility. The foundation of scientific process is, in fact, this reproducibility of facts. Truth. Now, truth really goes beyond facts. It's how we interpret facts within context. Facts within context are truth. Truth is influenced by our beliefs, values, and our experiences, and sometimes even by our emotions. Two people can agree on the same facts, but interpret them differently. Like, today is a sunny day, but one person may think it's a pleasant day, but the other may think that it's too hot. The truth of that day is dependent on the observer, so it's subjective. This subjective nature of truth has sparked debate, especially with intellectual movements of the past half a century, such as Postmodernism, which have challenged the truth and its stability. In fact, Postmodernism challenged all objective and universal truth claims. So while facts are objective, truth can be a little bit more personal and interpretive. If you disagree, let me know in the comments, because I'd love to see what you think and what is your perspective on the word truth. Narrative. Now, narratives are stories, essentially. It's what we narrate. These are the stories that we create to make sense out of facts and truths. They connect the dots, essentially, forming a bigger picture that we can comprehend. Narratives help us understand relationships between events and ideas. They're really how our brains make sense of the world, and in fact, really how our brains operate. Modern cognitive science suggests that we are, in fact, the stories that we tell ourselves. But here's the danger. Narratives can distort facts and truth. A compelling story can overshadow objective reality, leading to misinformation or disinformation. So why does all this matter? Well, narratives shape politics, culture, and even our personal lives. They are the stories that we tell ourselves that make us develop beliefs and act on those beliefs. All creation myths, in fact, are forms of narratives. So recognizing the difference between facts, truth, and narrative is essential in staying grounded in a world full of compelling stories. If the world is a battleground of ideas, these ideas are bundled into narratives. And we tend to respond to narratives that speak to us based on our own temperament and our own culture. Again, remember that the definition of culture is that we have learned individually from our birth and the information that has shaped us. Once again, if you're interested in exploring these ideas further, I recommend Yuval Harari's two main books here, The Nexus and Sapiens. These are really good reads on these specific topics. These will dive much deeper into these subject matter of information and humanity as a whole, and I'll probably review these at some point down the line on this channel. So this is just the beginning. These concepts are the foundation for deeper topics that we're going to cover in upcoming videos. Ideas such as modernism, postmodernism, and our evolving understanding of truth and its relationship to our narratives that builds our individual and collective culture. All right, folks, stay curious. I'll see you in the next video.